Way too much stuff in the background. I ain't got no headache this week, so I feel a little bit better. I guess I could say. For those who don't know me, I'd like to welcome to you guys to this space. To those that will be listening recorded, I would like to welcome you guys to the space. I'm your host, Vent. Some call me V. VE, Vent, Venture, add the empathetic if you wish. I have a whole host of names, some more inappropriate than others, however. This is just a name. I'm just the guy that's bullish in crypto and in projects I believe in. And I believe in pulling up and getting down to it. Up, down, left, right, in, out, chart up, chart down, market down, BNB dip. Whatever had go, we're going to stay going. We're going to stay get to it. We're going to keep our feet to the energy, to the earth. Same energy, no energy, weird energy. I'll be the last man standing, or I'll try to be. If you last me, I salute you because we're here for the long run. Although I say the same energy, I don't expect the same energy from everybody. Circuits burn out, switches trip, and a whole host of other things to interfere with our current. But it's important to keep going. High rollers here at VegasInu are on 10. That's tolls, if you don't know. Grounded in the ley lines planted on Earth, pushing for what we believe in, trusting in the process that is Satoshi. For those who don't know VegasInu, it was started by DeMarcos, the well-respected dev, also known as DD, the stock goat, and dubbed Satoshi by the community. It's fitting given his work with the most prominent communities in crypto with SHIBA and VegasInu respectively, among many other honorable mentions such as Doge, Bad AI respectively. Satoshi is a Fortune 500 marketer, entrepreneur, via stocks, classes, merch, and other resources. In addition to all these accolades, he's host to his YouTube channel, December DeMarco, which is the glue to it all, giving a public face to our developers. If you don't know, now you know. Hypothetically, allegedly. As for VegasInu Token, that's why we out here. This is the VegasInu space. It's the event, but it's really just for VegasInu. It's all for VegasInu. Everything we doing is for VegasInu. It ain't about me. I don't even care. I'm just waiting to cash. I get my rocking chair. Now, for those who don't know, VegasInu was started due to the September 10th casino hacks on the Las Vegas Strip in 2023. Key cards wasn't working. Machines was down. Essentially, everything was switched to cash only. Various pieces of consumer data was hacked, such as IDs, socials, and more. With one casino, Caesar's Palace, paying up to $15 million to retrieve the information. Seems like the dot is this was security. However, who will know how this will pivot in the future? These were some of the motivating factors that started VegasInu Token. For those that didn't know, and for those that's listening recorded, that's a dot. I would like to see how that dot is going to transition into the future, but that's the dot. Today is the 111th day since VIT launched on Pink Sale with roughly 150 holders with a 1 trillion supply. We burnt that down to about 987 million in a short amount of time with our specifically low volume at this point. Currently, we sit at 446 holders with a $411,000 market cap, down from the all-time high of 2.6 some times ago. It looks like a nice time to not financial advice for those who believe in the vision. Beyond the integrity of the numbers, VIT is a tight-knit community, affectionately composed of high rollers, which I can say from time to time are rich in time, spirit, talent, grit, and integrity. Some of us with a little bit more money than others, but that don't mean nothing here. We're looking for what you do, how you do, when you show up, where you show up, are you on 10 or are you tied on 10? And it seems to be that everybody, that's anybody in this community, is staying on point and moving on one accord. We look forward to building into the future and supporting Satoshi as he builds into the background. For our new listeners, I see Zach from Subway. Satoshi is December DeMarcos of the Volt, SHIBA, and all those other prominent communities. So that's our dev, and we're pretty much holding him down while he do his work in the background and get to it. We'll get to some of this stuff a little bit later on. Nice to see you here, bro. Now, as for the tax, for those who don't know, VegasInu, we're a reflection token with 12% tax. Of that, 7% goes to marketing, 3% goes to liquidity, 2% goes to the holder. VegasInu It's native to the BNB chain, one of the many homes of the ever-evolving chains sporting cheap fees for crypto transactions. BNB is the fuel or gas for that chain, and you can get BNB in a host of other places such as Crypto.com, Coinbase, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and others. Once you acquire that, if you wish to join the high rollers, you can do so via VegasInuToken.com or PancakeSwap. And somehow, some way, I seem to skip over that we are a hyper-deflationary token. We're burning via the Volti-Change widget via the VegasInu.com, and we also burning with every buy and sell from every transaction. So we're hyper deflationary. In addition to that, the team every once in a while, the team being really just the community, not the actual team. We get a little antsy sometimes. I myself have probably burned 3 billion tokens, and I didn't burn it at this market cap. I burned it at a much higher market cap. I'm a little bit more enthusiastic than most when it comes to getting these dots connected and these seeing what I see in the future come. But we're gonna take our time with it and get to it how we get to it as it comes up, and we just gonna keep rolling with it. Yeah, can't skip over that. Vegas is very hyper deflationary, and y'all just realize, y'all see how much we didn't burn so far. We didn't burn like 13 billion. The dev wallets ain't even got divided up yet. And I know everybody want to. I'm off topic right now. I'm off topic, but it's good to deviate. The dot connected. I don't know if it connected for everybody. Everybody say my DMs go crazy. Everybody say December. So here, didn't tell nobody. He sold their entire. He also dividing up the dev wallet without having to divide it up. He used to have majority of the supply, almost like 900 billion. Ain't down to 660 something, 666 million. I want to say. So it's getting down. You can only do so much. So that's just a dot. We burning it up. We getting it down, and you making moves in the background. So for who that concerns, they're just connected with me. Like, it's getting down, and we getting reflection. So hey, it is what it is. Now moving forward, VIT has many catalysts to look forward to, but it takes a roll of the dice as times and things change. The website. The dev mentioned a host of things coming, including a V2 to the website to support some features, which I'm enthusiastic about. He didn't really say what, but I got some ideas, dashboard, etc., whatnot. And then we got the white paper to look forward to, which is still pending. I believe you need time to innovate and become established, so this doesn't surprise me. How many projects put out white papers to rug a project or never reach the goal on their roadmap and rug a project, or be out for 2 days and rug a project, be out for an hour and never launch? Ask me how I know. It's really not that important. I look at it like this: the more time it takes to build a white paper, the more intricacies and the better that it could be. You can give your time to not promise something. You can really deliver something. So given the time and reputation of the dev, I'm going to give him time to cook up something other than a generic, maybe what we call a high roller swap or a VIT exchange or a VIT wallet. Like, everybody can do that. And I'm not excited about that. But I can understand people want to get stuff going and get to the money for real. Hey, I understand it. Now we got the CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. These are all things that could boost the market cap. Once everything clicks in just right and the wallets are divided up just right, and maybe we don't know if we have to. We get an audit in there. We get the people to see what we're really cooking up over here. We already building up our position at this low market cap. This is an extreme sale, and we just had the biggest whale of all that joined us. I'm deviating, but connect with me. We just had one of the biggest whales. Ooh, I'm quite parched. Give me 1 second. We just had one of the biggest whales leave our community, which is bullish. Well, it's bullish for a couple of reasons. I monitored that particular whale. I knew who he was. I knew when he came. I knew pretty much everything about that whale. Not everything. I ain't no stalker. But, and I wasn't trying to see anyway. So the whale that used to hold 11 billion, then burnt a billion, then had 8-some million, is no longer in the community. Burnt a lot of tokens on the way in, burnt a lot of tokens on the way out. Bought in above 1 million, took a 60% loss. Not financial advice. Don't let that be you, because I believe when things really kick in, you're gonna be kicking yourself for that. You gotta really be patient. As one of the high rollers said, essence to be specific, ain't no grown man out here holding nobody's hands. You either believe in something or you don't. But I also understand the other side of wanting communication and info, but it's a respectful way to do that. Nobody's entitled to information. At the end of the day, it's a community project. It is what it is. But all these catalysts we got on the forward, the website, the white paper, the CoinGecko, all those are just catalysts. Those are catalysts that can boost us up big, big, big time, especially with the Jeeps out the way, assuming the Jeeps out the way. But who knows? Now we'll move to the coming soon, which will be the NFTs. Recently, we had a limited merch drop to which those who bought were whitelisted for NFTs. We have yet to see that come to fruition, but I am very, 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 very much looking forward to that. By the way, I went out today, went to a basketball game, wore my hoodie. People was looking. Can't tell if they were jealous or just trying to see what it was. But hey, I was very, 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 very comfortable in my big hoodie. I just want to add that in there. Also adding in, the dev put out that he's putting out VIT Promotions, where we build all things entertainment to push the VIT brand. I'm sure there's some discernment in there, and we ain't just trying to partner with anybody. However, just 5 days ago, on January 22nd, we had our first artist of the VIT Promotions, Capital 304, perform in Vegas at the Big Jerk, which is a lounge and kitchen, by the way. Pretty prominent place in Nevada. And I'm sure there are more exciting things to come under this banner. With a Fortune 500 market at the helm, it's a matter of time and patience. This post was made via Instagram and states the Desley Imps are open for numerous opportunities for promoters, venues, clothing brands, influencers, hosts, artists, and media work. And I believe you might want to go check his Instagram. I don't have Instagram, but I believe he was saying he was offering up a little cash for that too. So there might be something to check out if you somebody that's listening back, or if you somebody that come in and you say, hey, I want you always coming in the Telegram looking for something. Hey, if you really, really got something and you about something, you might find something there. There's just a dot for you if you really wish to take it. Speaking of dots, we're gonna move on to connect some dots now. There's some very, 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 very slight little dots. And then I'm gonna have a little pause moment coming up. Because I had what was it called? I like to do spontaneous things. Very, 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 very spontaneous things. I had a little thing going on, and I do it every once in a while because whenever this is let me just number one, I like to support my community. Number two, I like to pay my tithes. I specifically like to pay my tithes to the people. So this is just one of the way I do it. I had a nice day in the market today, so I want to take my 10% and just divide it up. I said the first two people that join in here, not counting me and BCR, we always in here. The first two people join in here, they get a little bit of what's left of their wallet that I had left over from the last giveaway, because I didn't get to give it all away. So I'll be dividing that up between Erica and Essence if they wish to send me their wallets later on. Probably when we have a little break coming up. It was just a little surprise giveaway. I love to do giveaways. I love to give away stuff. And then I love to complain that I gave away. No, I'm just playing. But I love to do giveaways. Like that's fun to me. So connecting some dots going forward, we got BNB at 42,100, which is up a measly, but good, but green 0.69% on the day. We got ETH at 2,272, up 0.25% on the day. And we got BNB up 300. No, it's not. It's not up 300. Because if it was up 300, we'd be in the bull run. Said that wrong. BNB is at 305, up 0.88% on the day. Nothing major considering these prices. We saw after the approval of the BTC ETF post rally, but I'll say we're sitting in a nice spot. BNT is holding up nicely and is nowhere near the all-time high we saw last bull run where all the magic was happening. And as you guys all know, for those listening back, VIT VegasInu Token is native to the BNB chain. And typically, when the price surges or drops down in a dramatic manner, here or there, or if it's just a minuscule manner, VegasInu Token moves with that movement. So with all the chaos that's been going on, I think BNB only dropped like 11 to 13% in the past couple weeks with all this drama. So it's holding up nicely. And I guess, like I said, with those bullish chains coming to the forefront, with those cheap fees. It's only a matter of time, not financial advice, before it swing back our way eventually. And maybe we can see BNB hit some new all-time highs in the meantime. Get up to a new place where everybody can say, I'm investing in everything and everything's going crazy. I remember those days. I didn't even know what I was doing. It was ridiculous. But who knows? Who knows? You also got to look out for the scams and the rug pulls and this and that. And I need to add another tab for this space called scams, because it's new scams coming out that I ain't never seen, and they getting way more prominent. And I almost fell for it too. I'm not gonna lie. As seasoned that I am, I almost fell for it. So I might say a little bit of something about that later on. Who knows? And I think quick, and then we're gonna go move into the love and appreciation part of the space, which is where we shout out our partners, our friends, and our special mentions and stuff like that. So we'll take a quick break real quick. I'm gonna let y'all get to it.
But I ain't talking nothing basic. I know it's coming, I can taste it. That's why I'm holding my bacon. I got vote in my left hand, fit in my right. Working long hours, I've been up all night. Community live is lit in the TV, driving around outside, waiting on CMC. Check that box, the next is CG. This might be your last shot. Shout out to the toe sheet. Chart looking like a rock, something that you don't see. Time ticking on the clock, go hard with no fees. I just wanna see us make it, but I ain't talking nothing basic. I know it's coming, I can taste it. That's why I'm holding my bacon. I got time in the game, hella pennies in my brain. I'm just looking for a way out. I'm tired of the rain, got Vegas on my mind, so I'm trying to make change. Steady giving out money, knowing I can't break change. Got God on my side, but I won't use his name in vain. Got a lightning bolt tatted, so it's bleeding all in my veins. Working overtime, trying to find a place to stay, but I know it's all coming. It won't be a long wait. Head up, chin high, just gotta have faith. Go hard till I die. Oh, it's food on my plate. All you gotta do is try. Success will find a way. Vegas is the way out. You just gotta maintain. I just wanna see us make it, but I ain't talking nothing basic. I know it's coming, I can taste it. That's why I'm holding my bacon.
Lightning on my left hand, my dogs on my right. I ride with my brothers, Mike and Mike. This ain't sweet, no Mike and Ike. Slap a G down, buy then spike. That's what the chart do. I'm holding Vegas down till the chart move up. Work like the bot, shooting lightning like Zeus when I vote in the spot. No, but I am not. I'm loading the boat like any grace while I jot. Rowing our boat to a place that they are not. 2 by 2, we bring them into this park. VegasInu said sell, I'll buy orders. Putting up big faces, do not quarters. Flexing strong community that you can't quarter. Diamond hands, yeah, boy. Big Onyx. Vegas.
I just wanna see us make it, but I ain't talking nothing basic. I know it's coming, I can taste it. That's why I'm holding my bacon.
Times are getting hard, but my baby can't starve. Grabbed him a bag of Vegas, cause it's how we start. I knew from humble beginnings I was a dog that was assaulted by life, just trying to come up from where I began. Say it again. Until then, we play to win. I'm a DCA until my kin, but she dropping bangers again. For the average man, we just spreading word. I suggest you get in on the biggest wealth transfer known to man. One of these days, and it won't be long. All my diamond hands, please, how strong? Just keep high rolling along.
Diamond in my left hand, shoulder in my right. Go hand in hand like thief in the night. They say I'm the man, counting cheese, well alright. CMC listing, know we moving slight. Think I'm that dude. Cause when Vitoshi speak, I add rude. Bob Weave hit him with the 1-2. Call me the breeze, how I blow through. Ayy, and we need it. Community support through the mean dips. Diamond hand clutching on the team chips. Holding this thing down to the chart rip.
I just wanna see us make it, but I ain't talking nothing basic. I know it's coming, I can taste it. That's why I'm holding my bacon.
Dang, that wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be. That wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be. Everybody like, man, what that song is? What are you talking about? Hey man, I wrote that song when everything was real bullish, man. Mike been sitting on that song for a long time, so if things don't exactly line up, that's his fault. He keep deleting stuff all the time, but it is what it is. It was very, very. I had to hound him to put that track out. That's one of my favorite songs for real. I like how much soul he put into that for real. Pause. All right, let's get this thing started. We moving into the love and appreciation side of things, and I might not have all my ducks in order because I decided I'm gonna take the. I don't know if y'all watch Cat Williams or not, or the little last thing he did on Club Shay Shay, whatever. I don't know if everybody's as privy to that as most folks. But this man said every time he have a comedy special, he writes a brand new thing, and like most comedians just redo their material. They don't write. They steal. They cheat other comedians' material. They just take. Allegedly, hypothetically, supposedly. So what I decided I'm gonna do, every time we have a space, I'm gonna try to write a space because I don't want things to get stale and I don't want to get bored. And I just like to challenge myself. So I literally spent like 2 or 3 hours writing in space trying to get things pushing for no real reason. Nobody owe me nothing. It's just a way to keep myself going, keep things challenged. And we pivot and we move and we get here and we get there and we try things out. And I just realized all my notes and my links are on my computer and not on my phone. And if I try to connect to the space on my computer, it's gonna end it like it did last time. So that's something I'm gonna have to work out in the future. All my links are on my phone, but I'm gonna try to. I'm not as technically savvy as BCR. It's a genius. I'm gonna have to learn how to get that together. So that's why it's taking me so long and everything so sporadic with the post, whatever. But we're gonna get it there. And I'm gonna get y'all paid out later if y'all wish. If y'all don't want it, I can go get me a sandwich or something. What else can I go get? I can go get me a food hot now, but it might be a sandwich, might be half a sandwich. But anyway, I'm gonna move on real quick. We're moving into the love and appreciation part of the space. We done got majority of our VIT news out for the time being. We're gonna show some love to our partners, our friends, our special acquaintances, maybe even my dog if you hear him in the background. He loves Vegas too. Not sure. But we just gonna get to it the best way we get to it. So first up is no other than the best high roller that we know that keeps it real. It's KBWELL and CHAMPIOOON Token. For those who don't know, CHAMPIOOON has a live competition going right now. The first place winner gets $50 in champ. The second place, oh no, I'm saying that backwards. The first place winner gets $50 in champ and $75 in do your own research. I like how you did that because I'd be like, hey, this is the best time to not financial advice. I like that. And you get $75 and do your own research, plus the build up from the last competition. Keep notifications on. They may add another token, and there may be another way to win tokens. 2 through 10 of the competition get 50 million in champ. Join our live competition. I posted the Telegram up there where you can join CHAMPIOOON if you just want to go in there. They in there at the gaming competition going on. Everybody in there having fun, scoring points. It's looking really, 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 really good. And if KBWELL, you got something you want to say to the people, feel free to come up here if you wish. Only if you wish. And since I've been such a bad sport at just missing out on everything, missing out on all the gaming, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't been that I don't want to do it. It's just I'll be busy. But I ain't never not in the mood to support nobody. That ain't my energy. So what I want to do is I can't help 2 through 10. I can't help 2 through 10. Y'all gotta take y'all 50 million. I can't help 2 through 10. But out of support for my friend, compadre, KBWELL and CHAMPIOOON Token, they doing some real nice dev work over there. They building very, very organically. And I really support what they're doing, even though I'm not supporting what they're doing. Not because I don't want to, because I'm just crazy sometimes. I did 3 hours of driving this morning. I do too much to sit still sometimes. So what I'm gonna do for the first place winner is I'm gonna double it. For the first place winner gets $100 in champ and 100. No, I ain't doubling that. But I do. The first place winner get $100 in champ and $75 in do your own research. So I'm not gonna say do your own research. I give them $75 in BUSD just to make up for that lack of support. I guess maybe it can get things really kicked up over there and make a real big difference. Who knows? Okay, I'll be nice to everybody. And 2 through 10, I'll throw an extra 50 million to them too, just to support. That's just the best way I can do it. When in doubt, throw money at it. Cause let me bring it back. Erica been trying to make me money with all the ICO calls and all the ISO calls, and I keep missing out. She keep printing 100% here and 100% there, and it ain't that I don't want to buy it. It's that I forget sometimes, or I'm busy, or I forget sometimes. It's mainly those three. But hey, I'm gonna unmute everybody. I see KBWELL came here. If you got something you want to say, I'm gonna let you do what you do.
Is it let me do it? You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. At first I was talking, it wasn't nothing going. Like, man,
Oh, I didn't know you was talking. I had everybody muted because trying to be more professional. I just leave it all open, and then I don't know if you was here my very first second space. Boy, I got cussed out so bad. Anyway, I just started. I said, let me just kind of be professional and try to work this thing. So I left it muted for a minute while I try not to get out my flow. But yeah, the floor is yours.
I mean, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna definitely update that and let everybody know because it's probably about a week, probably less than a week left for the competition. Then we're gonna have another competition starting up right after that. So definitely a lot of things coming. We had a little hiccup with me getting some of my content out there because, you know, good old Mother Nature had her time this past week in all different parts of the country. And with that being said, when I thought I was going to be able to do it, we still had some more, I guess, structural damage. So the electrical people, the phone people, they had to come out here and fix some things. They had to take some things down. So it was more work than we anticipated. So they're pretty much getting done with that stuff now. So I should be able to get some stuff out to you guys real soon. Like I said, it was situations beyond my control. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing that happened was I was going through a marketing company, and it was interesting because I was trying to explain to them like what we trying to do. And basically I got denied. First time I ever been like denied, but they actually reached back out to me today. So I'm waiting to see what that email looks like, and definitely I'm going to see what this email is talking about because that's basically marketing. It's not just for me, it's for us, for a lot of people. So like anytime I do something, as long as you a reputable company, as long as you gonna do what you say you gonna do, because that's like basically the biggest part of business. You gotta beat your end of the bargain. We gonna talk about you. Like I'm saying, we gonna edify you, we gonna support you, and that's pretty much it. And yeah. I got things coming, man. It's like I said, situations beyond my control. Can't really dwell on it. You just gotta keep pushing forward every day, as long as you're doing something. As long as you're doing something positive. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, and yeah, you're right. Definitely got to do something every day. Whether the chips up or down, things don't go your way, things come up. You got to keep pushing. You can't just run away because ain't nobody holding your hand.
At
That
all.
ain't the move. And also, y'all definitely be cooking up in the other Telegram and the other Telegram. y'all definitely got some things on the way, and I see how y'all really pushing it out there. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to what y'all got coming. And like I said, I definitely want to just support where I can and do what I can, for real. Because I be lacking, and I don't like to be lacking in the support department. I support everybody. My problem is stretching my time out. My second problem is I got 2 kids and they hungry all the time. I missed out on the 20X because I was cooking one time. Like, it just is what it
Yeah, but I
is.
got 4 and 1 on the way. I know exactly what you're talking about, dog.
Sheesh. Try to be a little bit strategic. I try to be a little. This ain't that conversation. Anyway, I get you though. I was gonna go off the deep end like I normally do. We not gonna do that today. It's family friendly. All right. So I appreciate you, bro. I just want to get you up there. Gotta have you number one. And high roll is number one. If y'all got something in here, we promote from within. We ain't bringing nobody out in. We promote from within first. For real. If y'all got something to push. And I was like, I see Humble in here, but I just happen to be looking down. And off the top of my head, let me talk real slow so it look like I'm actually prepared, but I'm not. Okay, I'm not. But yeah, I ain't never shouted out Humble and the Cosmonauts. I don't know why. I'm not no hater. I just haven't. And I see you got your hand up, Humble. I don't know if you were trying to speak or just waving, but I invite you to speak if you want. But if you don't, you ain't got to. I understand. I just didn't know. I'm like, hey, why you waving at me, bro? I see you. Nah, I'm just playing. What's going on, Humble?
What up, Venture? How you doing, man?
What's going on?
Just hanging out, relaxing. Finally, never do this, but I'm finally relaxing today.
That's the way, man.
And I knew the space was tonight, so I'm like, I forgot about it. Got the notification earlier, lost track, jumped in the chat. Here we are. So,
Hey, man, if I don't never see nobody in here, I will understand. We all got busy lives, some more than others. So, hey, like I said to KBWELL, I don't be trying to miss stuff. It's just, hey, I do what I can when I can. I appreciate you, though. It ain't never not love. It's just time. Time is moving quick. But yeah, I get you. And like I said, I never shout out the Cos. You got anything to add about the Cosmonauts? I ain't never said nothing about the Cosmonauts.
I never really spoke on them. That's
I know, but I always looked at your page and looked at the NFTs. Just throwing it out there.
No, hey, I'm on the team over there. We had a meeting today actually about some things that are coming up that are going to be good, but it's an NFT project, obviously. But Luca the astronaut, that's the artist. He's from Australia. Cosmonauts was actually his first generative collection. He did a lot of one-on-one art, and then the Furs is actually like the sister collection. So anybody who minted or held the Cosmonauts up until the cutoff basically received. I think it was like I think it was up to like 4 furs per mint.
Damn.
So, and then there was a deal with Amazon that didn't go through. They wanted that collection, so that kind of drug things out. And then, but there's gonna be some really cool stuff coming from our camp over there, which is gonna be cool. But yeah, you know why, Venture? I don't ever try like
soft shield.
Yeah, like how people they're like, oh, I do this, and this. Like I do that kind of stuff, but I like to just remain, and if it comes up, then we can talk about it. But I don't try to.
I know.
You
I'm
know
the
what I'm
type of
saying?
person, man. I love when people talk about stuff. Like I'm the type of person. Say I launched a project yesterday or whatever, and it ran up to $1 billion, and then we ran back down to like $1,000. If I had a space, I would still want to talk about your project because I don't care if you surpass me or however it goes. I just want to share that energy, and whatever comes my way. Whatever comes your way, comes your way. Because one thing I learned about the universe and how all this stuff be working, it's kind of hard to change the math. What's going to be for you, going to be for you anyway. Ain't no point to be greedy or not share the space if the space is there.
That's true.
It just is what it is. So yeah, I really want to. Like I say, I write a lot of stuff. I gotta start writing stuff down. Sometimes I do lose that, or however it goes. But I like to just tap into a little bit of everything and see what everybody up to. But you never know who's who. Like I was in the Volt space the other day, and I mentioned a lot of devs, and they was like, we don't know who none of them. And I'm like, that's what I've been following them for 4 years. Just because they market cap now, I don't mean they don't get no attention. I followed them. I got 100x, and I still never sold. Like I still held 10% of my bag. It's like worth $15. It was worth like 2,000, and I still just stayed in the Telegram and chilled out with them because it's bigger than money for me, man. I just like to see everybody win in their own way and just support. So yeah, I appreciate you.
I agree with that. That's why I'm still here. I mean, as far as I jumped in heavy, learned the hard way, and just never gave up. Because to me, It was never about the money. It was always about the people that I would find along the way on the journey. And
I just now got on that point. Like at first, it wasn't that I wasn't on that. It was more so that I was just in telegrams being quiet, not talking to nobody. I don't really like talking to people. So I was like, but if I get that chance to like connect things together, build bridges, or just do something in that way, that's cool too. So sometimes the good people, I don't know if I'm good or not, allegedly.
of course you are, bro. What do you mean?
The good people need to speak up sometimes and like really build some bridges because the dark side got a lot going on for them. So it is what it is.
You know, you're right though. I mean, I'm one of them silent folks, but I've been involved in a lot of different things and seen how things work. And I was even in things where people tried to impersonate me a few times, but due to the relationships that I had made with people, they were like, this is not you. Like, you know, so they knew
Yeah.
right away, but you're right, you know.
Sometimes we need to be a little bold, you know, just put it out there.
Oh, when I get bold, y'all know.
Oh, I'm coming to support you for sure. For sure.
I'm still repping. I ain't going nowhere. I don't even think about half the time. I forgot I even got a VIT bag because I just stuffed a whole bunch of money in it and just left it be. Like, I don't even. Then I look at the chart and I see these guys have been in there since pre-sale dumping. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Just because y'all don't see nothing right now? Like, Didi don't. He keeps his plans to his chest. Whatever's coming for us is coming.
Yeah, and I kind of felt that. I don't know if you felt that the other day. Well, I don't know if anybody felt it. Yesterday, I just didn't get online. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I just let me have a day to myself, bro. Let me just see how that feels. I was exhausted, and it
Sometimes you
actually
need that,
felt
bro.
good to just take a break, to like just rock out. You know, give other people a chance to step up. Just see how things go. Like, I ain't abandoning nobody. Just take a break. Everybody need a break. I think I made that post a while back. Sometimes people just need a break. I know Didi need a break. He do a lot. He did a lot before Vegas, so can't
Mm-hmm.
stress him out. And then that energy of having people, I didn't experience that, having people doubt what you're
Yep.
doing, doubt how you move. Boy, that take a more toll than just your own energy. That's like, damn, I'm already doing all this stuff.
Yep.
I had a little birdie in my DMs tell me people talking about me behind my back, and I'm like, really, bro? You really? And I'm doing all this? All right, I got you.
See, I
That
don't
take a
know if
toll on you.
I think I caught wind of that, but I didn't
Yeah.
know who, and then I didn't. But I think, but I don't know. But it's like that shit. If it is what I think, that's insane to me because that because all I caught was one message in the chat, but everything else was deleted, and you had responded to it. So I'm like, there's no way. But but I get it. People's emotions and things like that, and
Yeah.
how they
It is
feel
what it
get in the
is.
way, and they
It
shouldn't.
is. It shouldn't, man. It shouldn't. And everybody that's here and already proved who they is, so it shouldn't be no. And I'm gonna touch on that later. I'm gonna save that for later because I
Yeah,
actually
yeah, yeah.
had. I like to do that. That's my new thing. I'm gonna do a lesson of the week, if you will, like whatever I point out. And I wrote this last space, but I just couldn't get to it because I had a headache. Nobody didn't know my poopy space last week. I had a headache for 3 days, and I still did the space, man. Even though it was only 30 minutes, I tried to still show up, man. My head was like throbbing. I was like, I'm still gonna just show up, and if I can do 30 minutes, cool. If y'all would have kept talking, I would have kept going. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling, but yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that later. I'm gonna touch on that. I'm gonna try to touch on that in a more positive way for sure. But let me move it along. Let me see. Like I
Venture,
said,
you always been positive, bro. I mean, you
mm,
know, I met you in VegasInu. Hey, we all ate. I'm not saying it's a blanket statement. You know what I'm saying? We all got that balance. You know what I'm saying? The good and the bad is what
yeah,
it is. But since I've known you, you know what I'm saying? Whatever transpired before that has pushed you to be who you are since I've known you. So you've always been supporting the people around you. You've always been calling shit out. You've always been holding it down. And that's important. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't
I
get enough props. You probably don't hear that enough. You know what I'm saying? I see what
appreciate
you
you.
do. I appreciate it. My notifications are on. Even if I'm not, this may seem like I'm not present, I'm watching.
I got you.
So,
Appreciate you.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna say who it was, but somebody was trying to push me to be more let's just say not as nice. And I was like, bro, I can't do that. Once I switched into the night is nice mode, it stayed for about 3 weeks. And that's why I kind of switched to like this negative energy and just been like calling G style. And I've just been in a real negative energy. I'm going to touch on all that later. So, yeah, like you said, we got our dark side, our light side for sure. But you gotta monitor your energy and who you let in your energy for real. But yeah, yeah, we got. Let me get back to this. Let me get back to this. Nice to talk to you, humble for real. If you ever want buddy and just hey, you know what, unmute yourself, cut me off. I don't care. Let me get to this next person. We just going down. We in the love and appreciation side of the space. We touched on CHAMPIOOON KBWELL now. I said I'm gonna pretty much double day live competition because I've been a bad teammate. What was that? What was that basketball player? He was like, "I love my teammate." Oh, that was Terrell Owens. That's a long time ago. Anyway, it was football. Now next, next we moving on to Space Chick, and I was just gonna touch on this real chick. Space Chick, she a real one. She busy as heck, but she a real one. So this is like, hey, if you give me the space, I give you the space. If you show me some love, I show you some love. If you give me some money, I pay you back when I can. That's just how we work. I would definitely pay you back. I can. So I was just showing a little bit of love to Space Chick, man. She been real cool people. And she made this tweet about AI Mage, and she was talking about it on the space that she invited us to the other day. So I just wanted to touch on that real quick, just out of love and respect. And AI Mage ain't nothing but just, I'll put the tweet up in the post, by the way. It's just some Telegram art bot, and that's where Volt is getting most of their images. And I heard that they're getting it for free through the space. But I just wanted to give a quick shout out to that. And that's just a little tweet she put up there about them. They just a summary, an AI partner that provides AI generated media. They got a suite of stuff for Telegram and professional quality graphic content. It looked pretty nice. So I'm just throwing it out there. That was just shout out to Space Chick and showing a little bit of quick love to her for real. She dip in and dip out, but she definitely busy and booked and busy. You know, folks, they got a space going right now. They got a space going at every hour you can think about. They got stuff to do. So shout out to her for real. Oh, and while I'm at it, let me back it up real quick. While we going to friends, family, my tweets out of order. While we going to friends and family, we're gonna bounce back to partners. And one of our partners is Volt. Y'all know VegasInu is on the Volty Change. We got the Volty Change widget on VegasInu.com. So definitely got to shout out our partners. They giving us a lot of love. So VegasInu just announced on the 1st of the year, coming through, kicking the dough in. They just announced that they got VoltyPay coming out to kick off 2024. And it's pretty much essentially a tool where you be able to pay your crypto right from your wallet in less than 48 hours, so they say. And every time I hear somebody say pay, I think of Erica, I think of ISOs, and then it jumps to XRP, XPR, this. And I'm like, man, eventually this stuff gonna be instant eventually, man. I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, let's shout out to VoltInu real quick. Just a real quick shout out to VoltInu, one of our partners. Who else we got? Yay, I messed up my computer. But anyway, I know this off the top of my head. I got I got a lot of respect for Crypto Latina, man. She held a mental health space last Tuesday. Y'all know how when you okay, now I ain't crazy or nothing, but I like to just think I ain't a complete person. Like I ain't without fault. I could improve. So I went in there just to see what she was talking about. She was talking about some real good stuff, bro, like unbelievably good stuff. And I like how they was talking. So I definitely want to just show her some attention. And I'm gonna post her last space up for that in a minute because a lot of people, believe it or not, as big as VoltInu is, I guess since it wasn't making them no money, they didn't show up. Or they didn't show up in as full force as they would for like a mega space. And that's understandable. People got stuff to do. They might not want to sit there all day. But for the 15 people, and it did grow, but it wasn't as big as it should have been. And maybe a lot of people ain't ready to take that next step to be accountable or try to improve or whatnot. But Crypto Latina definitely had that mental health space. And see, that's the thing about crypto. When you make it bigger than crypto, not like in an egotistical way, but in a way like you do something outside the money. Like being in that space touched me in my heart outside the money. Just how she was talking and how vulnerable she was being, and going over those points and hitting on a different like. And I even got in my little 2 seconds or whatever, and just hearing everybody's story and everybody being vulnerable and trying to come up with solutions to get better. That was different, and that could be the thing we do different to pivot. Not like say, oh, we're gonna try to take this from this, but nah, she was doing that pretty good. But I'm saying like, if we can find the time in the meantime, maybe we can make a separate space, or who knows how it's gonna go. Or like I say, she got one. You could find a way to pivot and really care about people. That's different, and that's what she was doing on her free time and really going deep into the wounds and in her trauma, like really being vulnerable. And that was very, very admirable. So I really want to just shout out her space for real. And like I said, I got all my links on my computer, but I couldn't quite post it up because I'm dumb. And I did everything on my phone. And if I try to join space on my computer, it's going to kill it. So I'm going to work out a way to get that link over to the space and post it up if y'all want to go check out her space. I think her next space is on the mental health side of the game. It's going to be on, I think, allegedly, January 30th. It's on a Tuesday. About 9:30, somewhere up in there. So yeah, that was definitely a helpful space. And I really felt like getting that out there. Really felt like getting that out there. So now we're gonna move it on along. Let me see if I'm out of order real quick, because I wrote this whole thing on my computer and I can't use none of my links that's on my computer. But we're trying to get a different format down.
Venture, I gotta pause you for a second.
Go do your thing, bro.
We got 11 people in the room. We only got 1 or 2 likes on the retweet. We need everybody to go down there and retweet the room.
Want me to threaten them? I can threaten them. No, just playing. Yeah. If you guys wish, you can go retweet, like, do whatever you want. I appreciate it, humble. If you want, you don't have to. But I'm gonna end the space right now if you don't. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
We just gotta get the room out to the algorithm. Get everybody out there, retweet it. Tag 3 people too. Come on, we can fill this up. Come on.
Yeah, we can. I don't know if they're ready for that action yet. Man. Wait till we get to our VegasInu stage. If everything's coming the way I think it's coming, you're gonna be fighting for space in the room. We're gonna have server issues, all type of issues that VegasInu be having, man. Like, way too many people in the chat. I can't hear you. And that's what comes with those more successful cryptos, or even the new cryptos, and even the gamblers. I be with the DJs trying to make money, and they set that chatter shield up when it's 10,000 people in the chat and they want to get their rocks off and they can't talk. They got to retweet and like this so they can talk. Boy, they be raiding them tweets, and then them tweets be sending to that market cap, and it might be temporary, but you get the word out about what you're trying to do. You definitely get the word out. When we really get, but and December was trying to do that, but he didn't get it to that level. He was trying to set up the chatter shield because it was getting there. But we'll get there. We're gonna get back there. That's no time, man. We'll get there pretty soon enough, for real. But I see it's coming through, humble. I appreciate that. Hey, I'm just sharing what I can share. Like I say, I'm just sharing what I can share. These are people doing. We don't know what type of time they own. We don't know where they at. But a big shout out to Rico Moneybags and the DeMarcos Token, and it's about the same energy, man. That's really all it's about. That's really all it's about. It's about just the same energy. Spreading that energy, giving that energy back. People give you energy. They ain't able to give it back. They busy. They got stuff to do. That's cool. Just because people switch up, or not say they switch up in a bad way, like switch up like they got stuff to do, or they busy. They making progress over here. They'll be back. Give them time. Everybody got stuff to do. So summing this up, this is not a negative thing. This is not a dig. This is saying no matter what happens to your brothers, your sisters, your devs, your whoever, where they at, whatever, you don't stop supporting them just because they got to go take care of some business. You don't know what people got going on in their lives. So let me just say this real quick. Give me a second. I don't know what's up with my dogs real quick. Dang, They must want space. I gave them things. It was like a big old bone earlier. I don't know why they really tripped. I don't know why they over tripped. God dang it. Okay. So I just put up a post. I was gonna give a big shout out to Rico Moneybags. He put us on a lot of game. A lot of game. I just made that post. He put us on, and I was just supporting his post. Not financial advice. Not financial advice. Majority of these posts, man. I'm just supporting people that's been supporting us. If they put some stuff out there, I'm just giving them a shout out. Like, hey, we still with you. We still love you. We still rocking with you. Do your thing. And I understand the sentiment right now. Everybody, more people might want more communication, more this, more that. It is what it is. Give things time to work out the way they work out. Stand on my end. Shout out to my brother Rico Moneybags. He put us on a lot of game. I'm still using majority of these things. I used Supertrend early today to get up out this little thing I was in. So, and I the parabolic SAR, all those things, like all those things. I told him, like, just the little bit of bitty gems he gave me is like generational wealth. And like I said with Crypto Latina, you give somebody something bigger than crypto, you can really help them change. You teach them how to fish. You teach them how to do something with themselves. So yeah, big shout out to him for real. Big shout out to him. Now I'm gonna move on to the special mentions. Very special mentions. And I gotta find some way to get to this. But shout out to BCR and HighRollers Live. He recently got some support from an artist called Ida. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Ida Kudo. He posted up a couple of links for me to go check her out. And like I said, if somebody's supporting you, we support them. So hey, it is what it is. She has some very different music, but I like it. I was riding in the car with my mom earlier. I was like, you hear all the stuff you used to listen to? Yeah, it's weird, right? She was like, yeah. She was looking at me funny. So yeah. But this wasn't on that type of time. It was very good music. And like I said, she gave a like the HighRollers Live, gave a follow. So by that default, she's watching. And like I said, if you support us, we support you. And we also like your music and we like the way you're going with your artistry. And I actually checked it out. It's very nice. I just got all my links on my computer. So I'm gonna get that up there in the meantime. If the HighRollers wish to check that out, just post it up there, put some light on that. And then we're gonna move on real quick. I'm gonna try to wrap this up real quick. Not too fast, because I ain't in no hurry. Respect to everybody. But I just wanna shout out what I can when I can, for real. And let me clarify something real quick. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I was just trying to check something real quick because everything is out of order. Everything is out of order. And I also have like 50 telegrams to go through in my phone. So, all right, I'm getting up to the next special mention. It was a project called DexRan or Dex223.io. I had all this stuff. I had a video to post up for them from a guy named Crypto Trainer, and he ain't even on X. He just wanted to share. He just wanted to share what it was. He did a video 3 weeks ago, got 16,000 views. Nobody's heard about this. And this was just another little thing that popped up on the development side of the game. As far we opened up a vent with Vent in the, for those who know, the VegasInu prototype, and we discussed a little bit of things over there, trying to pivot in a different direction. And Dex223 was one of those things that came up, and they were opening up a decentralized exchange for ERC223 and ERC20 tokens. What is 223? I don't know, but I'm gonna go check that out. I know it's something to do with cheaper gas fees, and we all could do with some cheaper gas fees. So shout out to them. And the next one we're going to talk about is the Zepto network. And that was also one of the ones that the HighRoller Rico spoke about a few times. And they were switching from FCF pay in February on the BSC over to Ethereum on the ERC20 side of the game on the Ethereum blockchain. And the only way to get Zepto tokens is to hold FCF from the date of the snapshot in February of 2024 or to purchase through a decentralized exchange after launch. Zepto will be transferred to all the High. No, it won't. Wrong information. Zepto will be transferred to all holders of FCF, which is the French Connection Finance, on the date Zepto launches. And that's just something I wanted to give out a little bit real quick. That was just a little dot. Little dot. Lost my links. Get to it when I get to it. BCR, if you can post those up. Can you, if you will, please, sir? Phone is not cooperating right now. I'm not really sure why. And the next one, this was a great idea by the high roller, VCR. So we from Vegas, right? You know, most people try to take the sauce. You know, Vegas got a lot of sauce. They got a lot of swag. They got a lot of charisma. They got a lot of stuff, good and bad. But one thing Vegas has is a lot of great businesses there, and we don't want to just take the theme of Vegas and run with it. So while we got this theme of Vegas, let's highlight some local businesses there. It's like the food critics do, but we ain't eating nothing. We just seeing what they can do, and if they doing something positive, we can say, "Hey, we Vegas, y'all Vegas, we rock with that." So I introduced this new segment called "Loyal to the Soil," and I ain't even from that soil, but I respect it. And from that soil, we bring to you this company called Writers Block at writersblock.org, and then on Twitter at writersblocklv. It's just a little book club thing they got going on. And currently, this Saturday, running from January 13th through February 24th, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., they got a book club for teens aged 13 to 17, and they meet weekly on Saturdays and afternoons from 2 to 3 p.m. And this young adult book club, they focus on teens having fun and reading pleasure. Attendees are always welcome and enjoy your Saturday and gatherings, regardless of how far along they go in their reading. The hours are Monday through Sunday, 10 to 7. And they also have a coffee shop if you want to get caffed up, 10 to 4. And who knows, I might just pop up. If I get enough notice with the next event, I might just catch a flight. Might bring my babies. Who knows if it's appropriate. We'll see what happens. And I might go by the Writer's Block and take a couple of pictures and chat some people up and see what I can. Maybe I can give them a token or two or something. Since I got these tokens, I don't remember. I'm pivoting again, but I don't remember who sent me these tokens, but I appreciate it. I appreciate these tokens. Somebody literally gave me this morning when I was heading out the door. It's like, oh, I take that. So yeah, that just about wraps up our show for today. We're trying out a little different format. Going pretty decent. I liked it. And I couldn't really write. And I think I'm leaving some out. Let me think. I am. Let's connect the dot real quick. Let's go back to the connect the dot side of the game. So in Vegas, they having the first Super Bowl in Vegas this year. February 11th, I believe. I think that's a dot. Not sure. Let me double check that real quick. Type. Yes, they are. They are having the Super Bowl is slated in Vegas on February 11, 2024 at the Allegiant Stadium, which marks the first time that Las Vegas and Nevada welcome a Super Bowl in the area. I don't believe in coincidences, but that's a funny first. And it's also funny that it's on February 11th. And it's also funny that today marks this is our 111th day since lunch from the pre-sale. So that was just a little dot to connect. And I don't think I left something out, but I'm pretty sure I did. So all in all, I'm just gonna head back to the chat real quick. And I'm gonna check in with the high rollers, see how y'all doing. If anybody got something to say, got something to add, this is the time to do that now. Other than that, we even pretty much did the thing. I think we done did a solid hour. And I didn't plan for an hour. We could run 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Like I say, we go with the energy. So I like it. I like it. So I'm gonna open it up to y'all if y'all got something to say. If y'all don't, that's cool too. Everybody's not a talker. I'm not even a talker. But there's a time and a place to step up and get stuff done. And when it is, that's when you'll see me. Why am I going to open up the chat? Okay, I'm opening up the chat. I wanted to touch on something. I told Humble I was going to touch on something real quick. And so I'm going to close it out with that. This is another little thing I added called, I ain't got no name for it yet. I just call it This Week's Lesson. So, let me see, how do I put this? I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes. So, let me just sum it up. Because I wrote this last week, but I just couldn't get it out because my head hurt. Or something like that. I don't know. So there was a member that left the private telegram or whatever. And like I said, people are allowed to do what they wish. However, it's important to note that there is a seen feature in Telegram that lets you view if somebody has seen your post, not in the Vegas chat, in other chats. But that's neither here nor there. Just understand that many are here to join and hitch a ride. Or maybe they just got stuff to do. They're doing stuff in the background. They steal your brother, they steal your sister, whatever. But MJ had made a post, and he said something, and it really messed with me. He said, We need to spend more time uniting rather than splitting. And it's funny how he said that happened. And I was like, I had pondered on that for a minute. I said, we need to spend more time uniting than splitting up. I feel his sentiment. As lighthearted individuals, we put everything in everything at times. And as rewarding as it is, majority of individuals can not know they're toxic, which could probably be hint, go check out Crypto Latina Space on mental health. They leech off what they can, and in many ways, they block their own blessing. No one is born perfect, so recognize people can change and understand. Not to let folks continue to take advantage of genuine hearts and nature. Understand the nature of a Jesus to hit your ride on momentum. Now, if you're from another country, I understand it. If you're from another country and you make $3, $4, $5, $100, $10, you want to pull it up, bro, that's a lot of money where you at. That's not the same thing as a G I'm talking about. A G, what I'm talking about is really more like an emotional vampire, somebody that's just in the background watching and stalking your energy and getting your value or whatever. So I just said, understand the nature of a Jesus and hit your ride of momentum. They're looking for spiritual value that they lack. They take ideas, concepts, money, time, and energy, moving from place to place, killing projects, dreams, and spirits. I bring this to your attention to recognize the deceptions in your ranks and understanding everybody isn't here to build. Going biblically, I call out things to see if the devil will flee, but I always warn my high rollers to guard their hearts. For our visitors from many other communities, take heed to your ranks. Many people aren't who they say they are. Some are opportunities, and at the end of the day are here for different things, not on the same frequency. Many people can get it. It is what it is. Salute to the real. Real recognize real, but most importantly, real recognize hard work. Effort is hard to fake. So that's just one lesson I had for this week. I'm not going to keep y'all here too much longer. I wasn't looking at my phone. Y'all already leaving. All right, cool. I just wanted to share that with y'all and just recognize, just keep pushing, man. Everybody ain't on the same frequency. Just keep working and keep getting it how you get it. Much love. Respect to everybody here. All right. See y'all next week, y'all. One.
Vent. Let's go. Which community? Which one? Which community? You know. Which community? Vegas. Which community? You know. Which community? Yeah. Which community? V-I-C. Which community know got an essence? Love vibes always giving blessings. Sandbags always truth telling. Yeah. Which community know stay A1 MJ like a day one? Josh keeping G's on point. Yeah. Which community know still tipping? Mike Jones still raid whipping. Go run them on a mission. Yeah. Which community know we got a VIT toast? Keep the TG jumping like a Yosh, none other than DeMarcos. Yeah.
If you ask which, I'ma tell them this. I'ma tell them VIT. It's gonna make you witch. Ain't no need to flip. Yeah, just sit back and hold. It's gonna turn the gold. So hot we on the road. I got diamond hands, boy. Yeah, you already know. This is how it goes. We rockin' with DeMarcos, aka this stock goat. Bagging it up with vote. Got all my dogs on the boat. Everything else is from the ghost. Looking at new prodigies. Shout out to Satoshi. Shout out to Big Toshi. Shout out to Boat Toshi. Shout out the whole community. The G said they got immunity, but it ain't nothing new to me. I can give into the foolery.
Which community? Which community? Which community? Which community? Which community? Which community?
Communication plus unity makes community. Fighting off the mutiny. No disunity. This your opportunity. Join the Vegas, baby. Telegram is live. Take a peek inside. You enjoy the vibes. I'm with it for the long haul. We gon' all ball. I love all y'all. 1,000 X me. Thick into the grand scheme. It's a crypto dream. Chips busting out the scene.
Let's go. Which community? Which community? Which community?